What's up friends, Chook here and welcome back to Bit Heroes. It is Tuesday on a fun day instead of Sunday. So for the next few weeks, it's come crunch time with the whole moving house thing and the weddings and all that stuff is finally here. So for the next few weekends, I will be super duper busy. So instead of Sunday item find, it will be Tuesday item find as it is the next day item find day thing that has item find in it. I still haven't been able to fix my mouse as well, which is something. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. Now, before we start, I do need to throw huge thanks to Matthew and Nathan, who have donated towards the new PC for high quality content and streaming and all that good stuff. So I can't thank you guys enough. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. If you guys would like to donate towards a new PC for better content and streaming and want to support the channel and stuff, then the link is in the description. And I would super appreciate it. I don't expect anyone to, but if you would like to help me and support the channel and everything, then that would be awesome. But thank you very much, Matthew and Nathan. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Alright, so it's Tuesday item find day. We got the 30% here. I think I have my runes on. I do. I've just logged in for the first time, so let's just quickly get PvP out of the way. I forgot to do that before I started recording, so we'll just auto set and forget and should win this. Hopefully. Anyway, it's PvP, right? I could manual and get Wembo down and then get Robbie down or whatever, but eventually auto will win the day. Maybe. There we go. And do it one more time. So what we'll do is we'll run some expeditions. We'll do Gauntlet and we'll do some expeditions. We'll do World Boss and we'll do some raids. And we'll see how we go. I did not get Yemic schematic or Peeper or the Gobbon mount in any of the expeditions from the whole time. So last week, I think it was last Tuesday, wasn't it? We did the long expedition video. I think that was like last Tuesday. And we did, I don't know how many expeditions on camera. It was a long one, it was like an hour and a half. And then I did all the rest offline and everything. Not offline, off camera I should say. And then I've done them during the week and, you know, all the natural regeneration badges and all that good stuff. And so far, nothing. I did get 2 tank sets, which doesn't help me too much. And I think I got like a legendary, maybe 2, I don't know. Either way, not anything particularly useful, which is a shame. So still wanting that Yemic schematic, that's the main thing. Peeper would be awesome, and the mount, you know, really, who cares? But if you get it, then that's nice. So we'll continue doing expeditions. I have saved up all of my guild honor from then to now, pardon me, and bought badges with them. So I think I have 4 extra 5 badge thingies, so 4 extra expeditions, which is good. I'll check my guild honor once we're done here and see if I have 15,000 to buy another one. But that'll be at least 2 from having 10 badges from natural regen. Then another 4 from having the 4 badge pouch thingy. So we're going to be able to do at least 6, which is, you know, something. Let's see how much guild honor I have. I have 12. So maybe by the time we do Gauntlet and we do some world bosses and some raids and the expeditions, we can buy another one. Maybe. We'll see. I have cat hair in my mouth, which is amazing. But we'll get through Gauntlets first. Then maybe we'll crack onto some expeditions and hope for the best. So I did, however, between last week and this week, I did have semi-decent-ish RNG. I got a few legendaries this week, considering I only got 2 in the first. No, I got a mythic and a legendary in the first like 2 weeks or something. I don't know. Either way, I got a mythic, which was nice. But then I was getting no legendaries, no drops to be able to break anything down to you know, do things with. So I have finally upgraded my first piece. So I have 1 piece maxed out of tier 10. So I'm really far behind the curve, but I've got 1 piece maxed out. It is a mythic as well, which is nice. So I have now got no more crumble or whatever they're called to upgrade anything else, but we do have a maxed out mythic, which is good. The next item I will be maxing is also a mythic, so I've been lucky in the fact that I've got 2 mythics. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I just don't have that many legendaries to break down to upgrade them, is the problem. But I did get some good drops. Now I just need the materials, and those good drops will end up being good gear, and this boss always sucks. let's manual from here on. Let's just get, actually, we'll just, hopefully this kills the back guy. Or just does a big chunk, didn't really matter, either way was good. We need to get that back guy down. Meaty does absolutely no damage. This is, again, good no matter what. There we go, and auto. Fuck you. Ugh, really? Fine. There we go. Alright, so gauntlet's down. Expedition. Let's do it. So I have 4. So we can do 6 and maybe 7 with the guild honor if I get enough. Let's smash it out and see how we go. This cat hair will not disappear. Well, we've got a Gobbon straight off the bat, which doesn't really make any difference whatsoever, but it's a thing. There he is. I don't think he has any higher chance of dropping. I mean, he is like a Robbie, right? Or Oxler or whatever, who always drop something. Usually like epic, epic gear. So he did drop an epic helmet there, so whatever. I'm not sure if they have chances of dropping, you know, better chances of dropping set items or anything like that. Not sure. I think they're just another Robbie that has a chance of dropping legendaries and stuff. Oh, that's a really early boss too. But we'll see. We shall see. Well, we saw. He didn't. But maybe he does. I don't know. So we'll see what Zalok drops. The schematics and stuff can be dropped off anyone, I believe. I did get one of the other schematics. Not this guy, not that guy, the other one. No, the other one. The dryad looking dude. And I'm pretty sure that dropped off just like a group of mobs like this. I don't think it was a boss or anything. So this dude, this big ass guy over here, which is not where my mouse is at all. This guy that's highlighted. I'm highlighting on and off. Him. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we just got his schematic off just random group of mobs. So I don't think the schematics drop just off the boss. I don't think anything drops just off the boss. Maybe the mount. Maybe the mount. You can definitely get set pieces and stuff. Well, again, I say definitely. Pretty sure you can get set pieces and stuff off just mobs. I could be wrong. If you know 100%, if it's if there's certain drops just off the boss, like if the set drops are just off the boss or whatever, then you can tell me. But I believe you can kind of get everything from everywhere. Oh, there you go. There's the mount. Perfect. Perfect example. That was a random mob. We got the mount. It was the least of the 3 things I wanted, but it's still there. It's still cool. You know, schematic. Maybe I'll trade. I'll trade all my cosmetic mounts for the schematic because I don't really care. But, you know, no, please. Well, I mean, it's still successful, right? We still got something, which is pretty cool. Let's do it. Let's put him on. That's not the mount. That is not the mount at all. This is the one. And where is he? Where is he? I don't know what just turned off. Something just turned off. Oh, I'm gonna jump cut and make sure that my audio just didn't turn off. Because something, I don't know if you heard that, but I sure as shit did. And let's quickly put mount on. There we go. Alright, I'll be back. I just need to check this out. Now we're good. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was went and turned off. Either way, let's go again. With our newfound Robbie mount, RNG, amazing, gonna help us mount. Right? That's how it works. You get a mount, and then it helps you with RNG. Possibly. I mean, look, Yemic is definitely the thing I want. People would help, but it's only gonna help for this tier. The mount I've got for always, so I guess that's cool. But Yemic will help for the rest of the game forever. So, you know. But getting one of the 3 of them, I can't complain, right? It's still free. And particularly free, because it's free to play. Didn't spend any money on the badges. Oh yeah. So we'll go through, we'll do this one, we'll do another 4, maybe 5, see what we get. If we don't get Yemic, I'll cry. Then we'll go do some world bosses maybe? And then some raids. I don't know, I'm not going to make this video very, like, super long. Very super long. Because we did that massive expedition video last week. And I've got some stuff to do, to be honest. So we'll maybe do like a half-an-hour video or something. We'll see how far we get in half an hour. And then we'll call it a day. But let's hope that we get something good. I do have... show you after this. Oh, there we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Come here again. The old legendary outline. Hooray, I got a legendary. No, it still helps. One of nothing, but I need one of like 600, but you know, it's one. So I do have these 2 set pieces for the tank set. Not particularly helpful for me. I also did get 1 set piece of the raid tank set. Also not particularly handy for me. But I do have Melvin Cloak here, so that will be the next upgrade that we will max out. Then we'll have 2 mythic DPS pieces of gear, which is pretty good. And then if nothing else ends up dropping or blah blah blah, maybe, you know, maybe I will upgrade and use these. I mean, 2 set is still 4% damage reduction. I don't know. Or I can go for these. We've talked about that in the previous video, I think, of what would be the best, you know, if I can wear, if I got Peeper, if I could get 3 mythics and 3 set and all that sort of stuff. So I'll have to play that by ear and see what drops and all that, but no matter what, we'll have 2 maxed mythics, and then we can just put legendaries in every other slot if we need to. So it's not bad, definitely not bad. We just need a crap load of drops to be able to upgrade stuff. So I don't know, how long has tier 10 been out now? Like a month? Maybe? About that, I would say. And we've got 1 fully upgraded piece of gear. So if a tier lasts about 6 months, we've got 6 pieces of gear to upgrade. So we're going to get 1 piece of gear upgraded per month. That by the time we're fully upgraded, the next tier will be coming out. So that sounds about right, actually. I've mentioned before that the way new tiers come out every 5 to 6 months, it seems. But the way I gauge it is, am I nearly max TS? Yes. Well, the new tier must be there very, very soon. So if we go like 1 piece of gear maxed out per month, 6 pieces of gear, 6 months, sounds about right. So that sounds about right. All right, let's check my guild shop thing. Oh, we're up to 15. Okay, sweet. Let's buy another one. Okay, let's smash out another. Hold up, it'd be easier to do it this way. Consumables. Let's smash out another. I still got these raid shards as well. So when I move house, maybe like when I set up streaming, if I can, you know, bleh, potential, maybe I'll do like a monster, like 40 raid shard stream or something. That'd be pretty cool. Or I could just do like a few Sunday item find videos, but it's always, it's useful to use them all on the same day with a super scroll or something, so you're getting the most out of that super scroll. So if I can get a super scroll at some point, that would be good. I am saving for the 5k accessory box. I have 4k, 4.1k, so I'm 1,000 gems off. And we'll see. Hopefully we can get a legendary out of that. Then I can stop worrying about it, which is good. But then, you know, at some point maybe I'll save up and buy a super scroll, and then we can do a super scroll massive raid shard video or stream or something, and that sounds like a pretty good idea. Probably not a video because raid shard baskets thing take absolutely forever to get through, but if we did a stream, you know, we could probably do like 20 raids in a stream or something. Maybe we'll just have to see what happens. But I can't wait to move, man. Holy crap. Even if like I can't stream and stuff until I get a new computer, I mean, I'll try, but I don't think it'll be great, which is why I really want and need the new PC to be able to handle things a lot more, because I know, you know, streaming is one thing, but then like encoding videos and I don't know, like my computer's just, I need an upgrade, is basically what I'm saying. Anyway, even if I can't do all that, all my upload times will be stupidly better, like ridiculously better. Like at the moment it's like 4 to 5 hours to upload a Bit Heroes video or something. Maybe depending on how good the speed is, it's going to be about 40 times faster. So I haven't done the math, but maybe like a 5-hour video might be now like 10-15 minutes. I don't know. Either way, that's retarded. It's really good. So Bit Heroes isn't going to matter too much because it's like, you know, Bit Heroes. It's not 1080p Heroes. So, you know, it's always going to look blocky and stuff. So there's no real point doing this in super ultra high def amazing. But for other games like God of War and all the rest of it, I can probably, hopefully, put up the quality and stuff, and then be able to still upload it because it'll be fast internet. But again, that's all dependent on if my computer can handle it or not. We shall see. But if and when I get the new PC, absolutely. So that's exciting. But yeah, I'm just excited for the internet so far. Like, holy crap. Unless you're an Aussie and you have really shit internet, it's really hard to like picture how bad it is, because you've probably got, even if you're wherever you are, you've got bad internet. I guarantee you it's not as bad as mine, or as bad as ours. Like, it's horrible. I don't even have one upload, 1 megabit per upload. I have 0.8. So yeah, it's like dial-up speed. It's awful. Okay, come on, Yemik, you can do it. There's 3 of you. One of you is going to drop your schematic. It's going to happen. This is the one. We were talking about before about drops, whether they can drop off just any mob, and nothing. Well, screw you. Well played, actually. Well played. I talked it up like that was the one. He's like, you know what? No, fuck you. You're having nothing. Yeah, so yeah, we talked up before that anyone can drop anything. Another no items found. You guys are jerks. Yeah, alright, he's a big Yemik. This has got to be the one. So yeah, I think that is true, that anything can drop from anywhere. I thought the mount may have been boss only, but turns out it's not. Okay, that was proved on recording, so that's good. If anyone's wondering, there you go. So, as far as like real life story time, what's happening in Chook World, I hosted my best friend's, I still am, because the wedding hasn't been yet, it's next week, but I am his best man, which is nice, and I hosted his Bucks/Stag night. I think it's called different things around the world, well, day and night, I should say. It went from 2 PM till about 2 AM. Massive day. I'm still exhausted. It's Tuesday, it was on Saturday, so I haven't been that drunk in about 5 years. I didn't throw up, which is nice. I haven't thrown up from drinking in over 10 years, which is also nice. But it's the drunkest I've been in about 5 years. And I was hungover as all crap on Sunday, and then even yesterday, until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I still felt rough. So yeah, but if you're not going to do it for your best friend, who are you going to do it for, right? But that was really good. Had a good time there. We did a thing called X Golf, which I'm not sure if that's around the world or not, or whether it's just an Aussie thing. I imagine it's around the world because it's pretty cool. It's basically golf, but indoors, but like simulated on a screen. So there's like a big, you stand there with real golf clubs, real golf balls, and you're in a booth, and 4 people to a booth. And you take it in turns, you don't all stand in the one booth, like one person goes up, then the next, then the next. Real golf rules and all the rest of it, whoever's further takes their shot, da 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 da. But you drive and everything into this, into the projected screen. So it's like a big canvas screen with a projection of the golf course. You actually hit your ball into that, so you're driving at, you know, ridiculous speeds and stuff into that. The ball hits the canvas takes all the power of the ball out, and the ball just falls down and comes back to you, kind of like bowling, like a bowling alley. And then there's high-speed cameras and stuff that capture the ball and then project its trajectory and everything onto the screen. So it's like playing real golf, but it's indoors on a projected screen thing, so you don't have to walk around. If it's wet, it doesn't matter. You can set like different rules, and you can set like challenges and stuff. There's a bar, so you can have drinks while you're doing it. It's like a party atmosphere type thing. So yeah, it was really cool. Everyone had a really good time. Let me know if that's a thing that you know of in like where you are, or if you've done it before or anything like that. And if you've done it before, did you like it and all that sort of stuff? I'm not a golfer. I've played golf before. I haven't played, well, I played on the weekend obviously, but before that I hadn't played in probably 5+ years at least. And I was horrible, obviously, but it was good fun. So, and then we went and got dinner, and then came back to my house for a party, and shenanigans ensued. But it was a good day. And then I've got another Bucks Stag night, which I'm not best man for, luckily, on this weekend. And I've also got a friend's 30th on this weekend. So, and moving house in between. So yeah, it's not a good time to be me, as far as wanting to relax or save money is concerned. Anyway. So you're all caught up there with what I've been up to. What I have coming is, yeah, the Bucks Night and 30th and moving house this weekend. The wedding and the best man wedding, where I'm best man wedding, the following weekend and moving house. And then when I say moving house, it's more renovations to the house. And then the following week is the proper move. So by the 25th? 25th of April, I think, is when we actually move in. So we're in April now, so it's not too far away. But like, we're doing a lot to the house. We ripped all the carpet up. We're putting floorboards down. We are painting it all. We're doing some fixing up of stuff that's been, you know, had problems. We're putting some new doors in, a doggy door for Zelda, and all this sort of stuff. So it just takes some time. But we're getting there. It's almost done. A couple more weeks. So yeah, that should be good. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a house tour video or something when I move in. That could be nice. I'm not sure. If anyone's interested in that, let me know. I could do a house tour. Alright, come on. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna run out of time, man. It's what, Saturday is when Expedition finishes. It's now Tuesday, and it's not that many days left, and I don't have any plague badge plaque thingies left. I'm just using what I've got from Guild Honor, which we've just seen and we've just used. So yeah, I'm running out of time. I'm gonna be doing maybe, if I'm lucky, 20 badges, so that's 4 runs a day. 4 runs across the next 4 days or something. What's that, 16? 15, 16 runs? It's not many left, but we can hope. I hope I just didn't use all my RNG on the Gobbon mount, because that would suck. So Zach here has spent an exorbitant amount of time on on expeditions this time around, as he often does. Just like a lot of time, and he wanted his tank pieces and stuff, and he finally got it. And he still had badges and stuff left over, so he's like, well, I may as well keep doing it. So he went into Zalok Portal to get, I'm not sure what he was here for. Maybe it was a schematic or something. Maybe it was a Zalok schematic. Not too sure. Anyway, it took him, I don't know how many, like, vast majority of the badges he's put in to get his Twitch ring. And he's just like, this thing will not drop. I just have to keep dropping badges and stuff until I get it. What the hell, what the hell, what the hell, what the hell? He finally got it. He's like, yes, alright, I can do another portal. Screw it, I'll do Zalok Portal. Did it, and within 10 runs of each other or something, he'll know obviously better, but I think it's something like that, he got 2 peepers. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. So he didn't get a mythic drop for, I don't know, like, well, we'll look at his expedition contribution in a sec. And I would say like 80% of what he's contributed up until then, he didn't get a mythic. He finally got his Twitch ring, and then within like 10 or 15 runs or something of that, he got 2 peepers. So he got like 3 mythics in like no time. But it took him forever to get his first. So that's something. You never know with RNG. It's all random. Alright, so this will be the last one we can do, which is unfortunate. Then maybe we'll do like a few world bosses, and then maybe we'll just finish with a raid. With the jump cut and everything, I think we're about roughly 25-ish minutes now. So I won't go for too much longer. As I said, I've got some things to do today, and it's lunchtime as well, so I'm going to go get lunch and then head off and do my things. But we'll be able to get one of each thing done. Expedition, Gauntlet, World Boss, and Raid. So if we go here, have a look. Shit, so much. What a legend, holy crap. So I did a contest. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I came back to a Chicken Coop, our like sister guild, at my viewer subscriber guild. Me and Zach and Spooter to help out with expeditions and stuff. and which we have done. I haven't done that much because free to play and just from what I've been able to buy from the guild store, etc. Blah blah blah. But Zach has obviously destroyed it. And I made a competition that whoever was the top contributor for Expedition from this guild, from Chicken Coop Guild. So at the moment it's Zilpha, and I don't know if Tig is going to catch him, not sure, but at the moment it's Zilpha. Whoever it be is going to come back with us to Iconic. So it was like a reward as a thank you for, you know, being awesome in the coop. So it looks like Zilpha will be coming back with us, which is cool. And, you know, he's a cool dude, so he deserves it. So that's exciting, and exciting for him, I'm sure. Alright, let's do some world boss. Let's do, like, maybe a few. We'll see. Oh, this guy's got Peeper taunting me as well. Seems like a lot of people are rocking the Gobbon mount at the moment. Whether they've got it this expedition or whether they just had it before and decided to put it on or something, I'm not sure, but I'm seeing a lot of it at the moment. People went through the phase of using that the mount you get from here, that big green robot head mount thing. Like everybody was using it for like the first week. It was like 75% of the player base was using it. That seems to have disappeared a fair bit now, and everyone's just using other mounts or no mounts. And but if people are using, people are using mounts at the moment, I'm seeing a lot of this dude. I usually don't use a mount. I don't know. They kind of frustrate me a little bit. Like I like changing, as you'll probably be aware if you've been a long-time viewer or whatnot, that I change my cosmetic like every day or two. So my character is always looking different. I'm always changing. I never really stick with anything. I've stuck with a few things for like a few months here and there, like the red samurai guy and the black, like a black. Like chest piece with the top hat with a red face. I like those two cosmetics. I've used them both quite a few times. But generally I change it around. And if you're wearing a mount, a lot of time you can't see your character model. So I generally, my god, I generally don't use mounts that often. There we go. I was about to quit, but that'll work. This is the last one we'll do, and then we'll do a raid. Yeah, so I don't use mounts that often. There is that like chocobo chicken looking mount thing, which is pretty cool. I used that for a long time. When mounts first came out, I used that for like 6 months or something, because it was like the closest thing there is to a chicken. If they bring out a legitimate chicken mount, I will use it, and I will never stop using it. Like I never take my chicken pet off, I never take my chicken offhand off. They're just there forever. They're never going away unless they bring out a new form of chicken. But this offhand is always there. This pet is always there. There, if they made a legitimate chicken mount, it would always be there. And if they ever make a chicken suit or something, like a onesie or something like that, then that will not be going anywhere, and that will be my my cosmetic for life. And then people can do, because I've had people ask me, they're like, "Oh, can I do fan art of your character?" And I'm like, "Not really." Well, I mean, you can, but by the time you do it, I'll have changed what I look like, so it doesn't really make sense. So, you know, if all those chicken-related things come out, then I will be set and forget, and then you can do your fan art to your heart's content, I guess. So I didn't actually look at my raid team. I've just realized I didn't look at the setup. I hope it's okay. It has been for the past few days. No one's changed around for the past few days, which is good. The old blubber mount with the blubber cosmetic in the bob thing. It's just like, just blubberception, whatever it is. So yeah, you can see here my raid team. I'm the only one on a mount. I know Gav uses the, like, the I was gonna say hawk, like the tarantula hawk thing. What are they freaking called? Wasp looking thing. He uses that from time to time. But I mean, recently, I can't remember who this is. It might be Rev Me Up. He's using this. Eagle often wears a mount. But yeah, I don't know. They're alright. It's not for me. I would never spend money on the, well, I don't spend money on anything, but if I was going to spend money on this game, I'd buy like a pack with the bub gore or whatever it's called. I don't think I would ever spend it on cosmetic mounts, unless it was a chicken thing. So, So raid 6 heroic, raid 7 heroic, sorry, has been going pretty smoothly for me actually. There was a time at the start, well actually when we did the first look video at the new tier, I was able to do heroic on that day, and I think my raid team was like 20, just over 24k, maybe not even 24k, I'm not sure. And I was able to do heroic that day, and I'm like, what? That's stupid. I shouldn't be able to go from heroic tier raid 6, where I still can't 100% it, because it would just kick your ass sometime, to be able to do raid 7 heroic. That's dumb. And I was able to do it that day for a bit, and then I wasn't, and then since then, like, someone will put in on a couple of pieces of gear and my TS will go up by like a few hundred, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe. And then there was a time where I was doing it like 75% of the time, and I'm like, eh. Anyway, now I'm pretty much doing it pretty much 100% of the time. Everybody on my team, apart from me, is full max tier 10 TS with sets and, you know, all the gear they actually want, like their final end build, which is good. And I have one piece maxed, but I'm getting there. It's a mythic. It's pretty good. I'm relevant. I'm helpful. So yeah, the raid is pretty much done now as far as difficulty goes. Especially just trash mobs. As you can see, this has been auto the whole time, which is definitely my way of life. Manual can go die in a fire, and it only changes or struggles and stuff when it gets to the boss. So sometimes I'll just put on a raid, and you know, I'll put it on and I'll make lunch, or I'll make a coffee, or go to the bathroom, or you know, auto life stuff, and you come back and it's like, you're finished, here you go, you know, you finished the raid or the dungeon or something, would you like to leave, yes or no? If you've got a friend's request at the top of the screen, most likely you've looted something good. If you don't have a friend's request at the top of the screen, you're like, I didn't get anything this run. Oh well, that's a shame. But this is where the run gets a bit harder. Everyone's max TS, as I said. I'm at like 26.5k raid TS and all the rest of it, which I don't understand, because when the raid came out, I was at like barely 24k. I'm now 2.5k over, and I can still die here. So I don't know how that works. They must have buffed it or something, I'm not too sure. But sometimes I just auto and it kills everything and it's fine. Sometimes I die. So if I'm actually paying attention, I get to the end and I manual. And as long as I can get the other, if it's the mushrooms or the wolf, fox thing, then I manual to get that down ASAP. If it's the tree, I just let it auto. So if it's, yeah, this guy or the fox, I focus fire that hard until it's down, and then put it back to auto, and it's generally pretty good. Gav dies, I would say, 50% of the time, and Eagle dies about 50% of the time, like the back two. So he's about to die. Let's just give him a heal. We've got a lot of them, so it's fine. So he's already, like, if we didn't fully heal him, he would have been dead there. There we go. And now we can just pretty much set and forget. Chaos at the... There we go. Gav died. As I mentioned, that happens. Chaos dies at the front here and there. So let's just give him a heal. Now, hopefully, with Gav dead, hopefully we're still okay. Maybe not. So I do still wipe from here and there. Especially if, damn it, if Chaos at the front dies. Now we only have a potion. We only have one tank going, and we only have a potion for Eagle. So let's hope... Damn it, we can get away with this. We can change so I can take some hits. This is going to be a tough one. So yeah, as I was just talking, that all the trash mobs and stuff, absolutely no problems whatsoever. Get to the boss, can still kick your ass. I'll make sure, I'll go back and look. Hooray, a free one. I'll go back and see if my raid team was in fact what I thought it should be. And it is. So Chaos is still a Blit tank at the front. Rev Me Up is still DPS, I assume he is. Gav is still bait. And then we got Eagle at the back, who's just a huge ass tank. So it's pretty good setup. 26, just over 26, or it was 26.5, but then I upgraded my my gear to full, which we'll just go and have a look at quickly. So I got this bad boy at max, so now I'm up to 26.6, which is a really good raid TS, but as you saw, it can still manage to get wiped. Like if I wasn't paying attention there, I could have got wiped. So either way, there is item find Tuesday. done for another week, and we'll be Item Find Tuesday probably for the next few weeks, as I mentioned. But we did get a mount out of it, so we can still call it successful. Wasn't what we particularly wanted, but it's still something. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. If you like this video, click here to see another one just like it. If you're new to the channel and like what I'm doing, click here to subscribe and become the newest member of the Chicken Coop. If you really like what I'm doing, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description, where you can help support me and help the channel grow. You'll also find a link to the channel's Discord server where you can chat with me and other members of the Chicken Coop. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.